just stand there. Come in.
I'm sorry for disturbing you.
Do I look disturbed?
No.
Are you lost?
Aren't we all?
What does that mean?
Well, we wouldn't be here in this place if we weren't a little lost. Maybe hopeless is a better word.
There's no such thing. Only helpless for a while. That's what people come here to find. A little help. Would you like some tea? Sympathy? All of the above?
I should probably go back to my room. It's getting late.
Somewhere. It's early somewhere, too. But in our little corner, it's whatever time we say it is, and we can spend it however we like, within the rules. Come. How about that tea?
Okay, if it's not too much trouble.
You say that a lot.
Excuse me?
I can give you an example. I'm guessing you like honey in your tea, but you're resigned to going without because you don't want to bother anyone.
That's very insightful.
Well, only if I'm right.
Alarmingly so, yes. How long have you been here?
Shadybrooke? A few months.
What do you think?
Tolerable. Pleasant at times.
Is this your first facility?
Are you always so inquisitive?
I'm sorry, that was incredibly rude of me. On second thought, thank you, but I really should go. Like I said, it's getting late.
You have an unproductive relationship with time.
I do?
You let hours and years and days box you in.
As opposed to...
Letting the moments ebb and flow until, strung end to end, they form the story of your life. Instead of counting the moments away, you should fill them with as much passion and excitement as you possibly can.
That's very poetic, but my situation is a little more feet on the ground. I'm a single mom and a nurse. My situation is not so passionate right now.
Seems like a waste. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Mawilumba.
I'm sorry?
Where the tea comes from. A subtropical plantation in Australia. And the honey you're enjoying so much, made by stingless bees. How many children do you have?
2. I have 2.
Why does that make you sad?
I had 3. But I had a little boy who passed away. I should go.
Something wrong?
No, no.
That's not entirely true. I apologize for the mess. I tend to sprawl when I paint.
I know what you mean. I used to do the same.
You paint?
But I used to.
Past tense.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of time for it anymore.
There it is again. That relentless focus on time. Time is elusive. It slips away. It burns away.
Well, I can't just go through life avoiding it.
But you can use it to good advantage instead of letting it rule you. Do what calms and lifts you. Do what speaks to your soul. Does painting speak to your soul?
It used to.
Then you should make time for it.
I have to admit, being here in the middle of your creative chaos, and it makes me want to make a little of my own. Oh, God, I love this blue. Is it cerulean?
Good eye.
Reminds me of the ocean. Is that what you're painting?
Water figures in a lot of my work.
I used to love the water.
Past tense again.
I recently had a little accident. I almost drowned.
Obviously, you didn't.
No, I didn't. Someone saved me.
Elizabeth? What are you doing in this guy's room?
Elizabeth took a late-night stroll and had pity on a lonely man. She was gracious enough to share tea and a little conversation. I'll look forward to the next time.
It was nice meeting you.
Likewise.
What are you doing here?
I look away for 5 minutes and you commit yourself to a mental ward? I mean, what the hell are you doing here? What are you thinking?
Is this the right thing to do?
In what universe? Seriously, why didn't you talk to me first?
I talked to Lucky, and after that, I was all talked out.
Wait, didn't seem like you were having a problem talking to the painter guy.
He was very nice.
Yeah, well, of course, beautiful woman walks into your room in the middle of the night. I'd be nice, too. Hello? Hello, what?
Something about that guy seems awfully familiar.
Another thing, it's probably not a good idea to fraternize with the patients.
I can't control who's across the hall from me.
You don't know why he's here. He could be dangerous.
I don't even know why I'm here.
Okay, that one's easy. Actually, if I may, it's to push Lucky's buttons, especially the big red one that's flashing guilt.
Why is everyone so quick to jump to the conclusion that I'm trying to manipulate Lucky?
Because you usually are. But checking yourself in here, I mean, that's a little, it's a little over the top, don't you think?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
This is disturbing. I mean, this is, it's extreme, don't you think? All this maneuvering to get a guy who doesn't even deserve you to fall back in love with you.
Okay, thank you. You made your point. Can we talk about this another time?
Look, you know, if I offended you in any way, it's just out of deep concern.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.